Guys, look at where we're at right now.
Come on,
This is
man.
so cool. New grass going in behind us.
Yeah, it's a bunch of
Beautiful
sand right
building.
now.
Yeah.
And live from the Weber End Zone Complex on the beautiful campus of SMU in the Big D, the Triple D. You are listening to the Mustang Mood podcast.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Man, look at this place. I mean,
This is
I know
awesome.
y'all were here for Elijah Roberts, right?
Yeah, it's still cool though.
And it's still really cool. This is my first time.
Facts, yeah.
Your
me
first
too.
time?
Yep.
Probably not King's first time.
No. blood, sweat, and tears all in that.
Oh,
field.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know what you can see behind us, but there's a tractor going over the
John
sand.
Deere, baby.
I think looks like he's tilling in some fertilizer. We could smell it walking in. So I think that's what he's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
But, man, we've got somebody special back.
Yes, we do. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Our OG guest on
That's
the
right.
podcast.
Yeah.
And we get to celebrate 1 year of the Mustang Mood. And so we brought the best guest, the most fitting guest. And you guys know who it is. It's King Large. Let's
Yes,
go.
indeed.
Yeah.
I am back, and I'm ready to answer any questions. And, yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm excited.
Well,
Sweet, man.
I mean, I think we all know how we feel about King being back on.
I kind of peed a little bit. It was so
Yes.
Did I say that?
Let's go. Let's go,
It's
baby.
very exciting.
It's very, very exciting.
Oh, man. Well, sweet, man. Thanks so much for joining us on the podcast again.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it's been a year since we talked last. A lot of things have changed.
Yeah.
One of
A lot
those
has
things,
happened.
like the college football playoff.
Yeah.
You remember that? That was it.
That-
Was like
That was amazing. Regardless.
ACC
of
championship.
you know, the championship as well. They were both amazing. You
TCU
know,
home game.
the
Florida
whole
State home
the
game.
whole shebang, whole season. I was on the edge of my seat for that Louisville game.
Oh,
yeah.
us
Oh,
too.
gosh.
That was
Duke game.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, especially the
oh.
Duke game.
Dude, I
Especially-
forgot about that, honestly. It feels like so long
Yeah.
ago.
So so you didn't travel with the team, did you, this year or to those games?
For most of the away games, no.
Okay.
Actually, no, for all of them. I didn't travel with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you went to the championship game and the playoff. is that
Yeah,
right?
Postseason game?
Yeah, that's like
Okay.
the only two. Yeah, that I had traveled with the team to. So I was there firsthand, witnessing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what did you do when you were watching the games, like back here? What did that look like? Like,
Oh, I
watching
was
your teammates?
I was a maniac on the sideline. I had all the energy. I was jumping around. You know, regardless of me being a lineman, you know, where you usually chill, but like since I'm not playing, I was going crazy for my teammates. You know, cheering them on, backing them up, and
Yeah.
you know, things of that nature. So
We definitely saw that. I would always kind of like look right for 68 down there. It's like,
Yeah.
where's King Large at? Where's
mhm.
King?
I would have my jersey on. I would have
Yeah.
my Gatorade towel wrapped around my neck.
He's
It'd be
prepared.
kickoff. Woo! I'll be jumping around, serious face. I'll be talking smack to the other team. There's a lot of
Good stuff.
lot of bad stuff said.
Do you,
Can't
have,
repeat.
do you have like a go-to insult for the other team that you can say?
I can't say it. I can't say it on here. But I mean, yeah. I've
Do you get creative?
no,
No.
not really.
No, just traditional. Just
Pretty yeah.
I gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
We don't need to dig into that anymore.
Straight to the point. Just
I feel like
you're not gonna do nothing.
I
with
feel
it.
like once you're on the field and
Yeah.
you like, pancake someone or whatever,
Yeah.
you should just say like, again, I'm about to be a dad, so if this is like super corny, like please forgive me, but you should like tell something like you're my little queen or something like.
Oh wow, that's
don't say
definitely
that.
interesting.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I will not.
Well, it's like
I will
like
not.
Hey, King Large, Little Queen. I like it.
oh, I didn't even think about the little part. I just said it. See,
You a
look at
prince
that.
to me, boy.
Okay, there you go. See, I just needed to toss you the alley.
yeah.
Or the oop or
There you
whatever.
go.
Dunk it in, yeah.
You
So,
gotta try that out.
I had
this fall.
sorry, I have a serious question for those of us who don't know how it works. Can you explain like why you didn't travel with the team on away games? Like how does that work typically?
Well, usually when you're a freshman, and especially if you're developing, and you're redshirting, you don't travel with
Gotcha.
the team,
Okay.
and you really only like dress out at like home games. At least that's how it's done here. I'm not sure about other
Right.
places, but yeah,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Gotcha.
And so, what did you do like during away games? Like, did you meet up with other teammates or anything like that? Did y'all like
Yeah,
have
sometimes.
watch parties or anything? Or you just
Sometimes.
enjoy
Mostly I
it?
was watching with my family, but sometimes I would, just chill with the guys or like my fellow freshmen and watch the games. And, we would just be going crazy. Like, especially games like Duke, Louisville, we were, on the edge of our seat, just like,
I'm sure.
what's going on? Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And then, not so much Louisville because we kind of had the steering wheel of most of the game. But
That game
Duke,
was a lot of fun.
Duke was definitely, wow.
Yeah, that one made you.
That was a tearjerker.
Dude, I was so mad at Duke. Before they kicked the field goal, I turned it off. I was so mad. I was like, I can't believe we blew it. And then somebody
Right.
texted me, was like, dude, he missed. And I was like, no
Yeah.
way. Or not missed, but,
Yeah,
goodness.
it got blocked.
that was
Yeah.
crazy.
That was
That-
a wild
Oh
play.
my God, my soul just like levitated out of my body
Yeah.
when I seen Far Eye when he jumped over him. I was like, oh my God, block it, and he did it, and I was like, thank God.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Definitely one of the best moments of the season.
Yeah, I think how, because I was watching it with Jay, I think how loud Jay and I screamed when that happened has like permanently traumatized his dog.
Yeah, for sure. We had to take her to therapy. It's been tough.
That's funny. Yeah, I was screaming pretty loud too.
Yeah.
I might have traumatized my dog as well. He doesn't like me anymore. It's okay
Oh.
though.
Oh,
No.
That's
dang.
tough.
What kind of
It's okay.
dog do you have?
He's like a Frenchie.
Oh,
It's my sister's
Oh,
dog.
nice.
And,
Okay.
by default, he's my dog too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's a little angry at me. Yeah.
So, I mean, you didn't get to travel, but just in general, what was it like being a part of this team in the past year?
Really being a part of the team, especially a winning culture like this, just made me grow as a player, as a person, and become even more of a competitor, really, and just try to, get better at the things that I personally need to get better in to become a better football player, and have even more of an impact on the team, and then aside from myself, just seeing what my teammates were doing, like E-Rob, B Money, and where they went with it, and all our other older guys, going on to the league and to play professional. It was just amazing, man. Like I'd fully support, like I'm always going to bat for them and our team, really. So yeah.
That's awesome.
What kind of impact on you have those guys had, the ones that are leaving now?
Really just kind of further cemented, the culture and things that I, already kind of had ingrained coming from Bosco, and just, taught me the value of hard work, especially from their certain situations they may have came from where they kind of had to claw their way, out the dirt to become elite. You get me?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's interesting to hear. It's like last time we were here, we were talking to Elijah Roberts, and he was talking about like trying to build that culture,
Right.
and like now hearing that like that's had a big impact on you.
Yeah.
It's like is a reason that you're like so invested, like still around. Like that's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge because I mean, like obviously college football is a very dynamic place now,
Yeah.
and you're not obligated to stay every year, right? It's like it's free, and so like without those things, like we would. I think the culture is. It seems like it's a huge part. Would you say that that's one of the reasons that you're like so committed to SMU?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. It reminds me so much of Bosco and just where I've come from. Back in California, and just the coaches I've played for. So it's just very familiar, and I just be ready to go to work.
So did you have that familiar like family kind of culture at Bosco as well?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
for sure.
nationally known as one of the best high school football powerhouses.
Yeah, it's like it's not really kind of just a plug and play like I really developed over there. I had the initial like attributes, but my coach cultivated it and then just let me go out there and let it rip, and that's what got me here. So
Yeah. That's awesome. Do you feel like that's kind of the same like here? It's like you feel like Coach Justice and like the rest of the coaching staff is like really building you into what you want to be?
Oh yeah, for sure. Developing my skills as a player for sure. Mm-hmm.
So if you could say anything to King from a year ago, the King that we interviewed the first time, like what pieces of advice would you give him? And like maybe or like heads up would you give him? It was like, hey, something crazy is coming down the line.
Prepare for mat drills.
Oh yeah.
What are those?
They're terrible, man. during like winter workouts, it's like they're kind of like linebacker drills. I'm pretty sure. Like I used to do them when I was little, but obviously not to the same extent. but it's like you're kind of chopping and you roll. It's like different types of ones
Oh.
I can't really explain, but they're just
Like Oklahoma drill?
no. Oklahoma drill is like hidden, like
Yeah.
it's just mainly for conditioning.
Oh,
Really.
okay.
Yeah, so like it's not like a practice.
Is it kind of like up down or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that's what I was thinking.
that can be, or that is incorporated. It's different
Okay,
versions of
gotcha,
it.
Okay.
But like when we did it, we had different stations, and it's like a different version at each station that tires you out. So it's like it's crazy. Yeah.
Is that the hardest conditioning that you've had to do?
So far, yeah. And then probably like the second hardest is probably like stadiums. We ran like the bottom row across the entire like stadium and then back on the top row. So yeah, like just up and down every single row of stairs.
Whoa.
And I actually did that in my freshman off season. We did that with 10-pound plates. So and then we did it a second time during this winter workout, first couple months, but we didn't have plates in our hands, so it was kind of like
So it was easy.
light work.
It was easy for you.
Yeah, especially after that first time,
Yeah.
they
We'll make sure Coach hears this.
Yeah. No. It wasn't that.
No,
easy.
it wasn't that easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about both college and high school. Like, what's been the biggest difference, and like, what has surprised you the most about that transition?
I mean, I wouldn't say I was surprised necessarily, but really just the level of strength, like in terms of the amount of years older guys have in the weight room compared to me, like
Yeah.
especially in a college setting, and how that plays a role in them dominating on the field.
Yeah.
So it's like I came in like the first day at tackle, it's much more athletic as opposed to just sheer strength. But at guard, you really need you got to be strong. Really, I got put in at guard and I just got blasted off the ball like the first day. Now, within the first week, I was still going. I was getting it. But, obviously I wasn't strong enough until I had that time, that whole season, that successful season that we had in the weight room and developing that strength. So now I'm kind of doing what was getting done to me when I first got here.
Right.
All right.
So, yeah.
And
That's
I have,
awesome.
I have another question based on that. How hard? Because it seems like the offensive line is like it's very rare that somebody just comes straight in and goes like you said earlier. It's a very developmental position.
Yeah.
So how hard is it for you to stay focused, ready every day when it's gonna be a while, but you have to focus on the details and you have to put in the time like you're talking about, but you have to wait. How hard is that? Or is it something that's easy for you, I guess?
No, I'm so eager to get on the field, so it's very hard for me. But I also know that there's a bigger goal in mind, getting to that next level, that being the NFL. And, for that, you especially have to be prepared. I feel like maybe NFL and college, in terms of strength, it might be at the highest level, it might be about the same or similar.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously in the NFL, they're true technicians, technique-wise, they're damn near perfect, or if you had to rate it a 9 out of 10, or
Right.
So yeah, you just got to be ready for that. That's plain and simple. Yeah.
So where do you feel like you've developed the most, in technique or in strength?
Really, I kind of already had the technical side. I won't say down pat because nobody has it just truly down pat, especially not a freshman. But I had that technique doesn't really come hard to me necessarily. It was really just the strength.
The strength.
So I feel like I developed way more in that aspect, which overall helped my game more. And I'm continuing to develop on the technical side as well. So yeah.
What kind of numbers were you putting up there?
What max?
Yeah. Bench and squat.
Bench 345. Squat. Yeah. It's not that much. I mean, it was way better than before, but
No, that's
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's more than any of us, all of us.
Probably combined.
Yeah.
Probably more than all of us.
Oh,
bench combined, yeah.
But squat 405 for 4. We don't do single squat reps. Pretty sure you can. Well, you can't get hurt. Well, no, you could get hurt.
You definitely can.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you get the chance of you getting hurt is higher if you do just a single squat. So we do 3 to 5, and I did 405 for 4 reps. So that was pretty good. And what did I do for clean? I think I did 255, 265, something like that.
Getting up there, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's some real weight. You're throwing around some iron.
Man, I hope so, man. I just got to keep getting stronger, man.
Yeah.
Just seeing guys like Armand Mimbu, especially all the tackles that came out this year, where they're like similar size to me, or like especially Armand. He's like barely scraping 6'4", like he's 6'4" and a quarter, I think, and he just is dominating guys because he's so strong. Like he's strong like a guard would be, you know.
Yeah.
But he plays tackle, and that just kind of lets me know that you could really just. I mean, of course you have to have certain size, but the stigma was really that tackles need to be like 6'7" or 6'6", and that's not really the case anymore. As long as you're athletic and strong as an ox, like you could just dominate guys and still be touted highly, you know, despite maybe not being the tallest guy for the position, or, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So what has been your just college experience in general? You've got just about a year under your belt.
Really, just hard work.
Yeah. Is it what you expected?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. At first coming in, I wasn't dying, but I was dying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, Jesus, especially because it was hot and this Dallas heat.
Gosh.
Bit different.
Because you started in
So,
the summer, right? You came in the summer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough.
The first like crazy hard workout we had. Oh my! I think I messed up a couple times on the workout, and I restarted, right? And I just kept going. I was short circuiting up here because I was so tired. And then after, I just laid on the ground in the locker room for like an hour. Just took like a little nap.
That sounds about right. And speaking of this, we'll start moving on from last season to this season pretty quickly here. But
Right.
what were some of your favorite memories from this past season?
The TCU game, for sure. Especially after we talked about it last time I was on.
That's right.
Yeah.
What was the sideline like during that game?
Oh, I was turned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the whole sideline was turned. But
Practicing some of those chirps that you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Especially when,
Sure.
what was it like on the sideline? I don't know actually, because we were so in it. But like when Sonny was sent off, like were
Oh
you
my
guys going
God.
crazy?
We just started laughing like
Dude,
crazy.
that was
like we were like, I'm not gonna say what was said.
yeah.
But
yeah.
it was funny. It was definitely funny.
I think that's the loudest I've ever heard it in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was crazy.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Like just heard the crowd roar, just like, yeah, get them off.
And that walk was so long and slow.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're over it. We're over that team. So whatever.
Dang. What has that been like? Like as far as like your expectation, right? It's like I guess when you came and visited, like it was never as full as it was this year. Like how was it on the sidelines, and like in this like completely different environment than it's been, like definitely while any of us were in school.
Yep.
Like how's that been on the field, down on the sideline? What's that like?
It's really been like just a sight to behold, like literally just amazing, you know, seeing like, I mean, I didn't visit like SMU while I wasn't here. I didn't visit like a game. So I just like kind of seen recordings or, you know, seen it on YouTube and like looked at the stance. But like today our stance are like, you know, like our student sections, our fans, they're going crazy, you know, like we're really cemented as Dallas's team, you know, collegiate team, football team, collegiate football
DFW's
team. You know?
team.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. DFW.
Taking over.
Yes. But yeah, so that's just amazing, man. Just to see our fans, you know, coming together and going crazy like that. And it just kind of empowers us even more to do what we do on the field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Well, moving on to more this season type stuff. What was spring ball like? How did that go?
Spring ball went pretty well. I think it went great. Really developed on the technical side. We looked pretty good. We looked damn good. Like pretty much in every position. I can't really think of one where like we're faulty or whatnot. Like I don't know. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. How does it feel? Like what's the vibe like compared to last season where the expectations weren't like set? There were so many unknowns, where now it's like the bar is set super high. Like how does that feel like different on the spring ball field, like in the weight room? Like, what is like the cultural difference maybe that you're feeling?
Well, we have been so good at, chasing the standard, which is our motto, that there hasn't even really been a difference. Like, we want even more, obviously, especially after that, the Clemson game and the Penn State game, which we leveled up from 2023, the year prior. We took a step forward in 2024, and now in 25, we're looking to even go further, and we're hungry for it. So, yeah.
I think that to me, like, that's just the sign of like a good culture of like, nothing's changed. Like this is what we expect. This is what we wanted, and we want more. So that's super encouraging for us to hear as,
for sure,
as fans. And yeah.
What was the spring private event like for y'all?
That last practice?
Yeah, the last practice.
It was pretty good. It was a good turnout. It was kind of more of it wasn't a game setting, but the fans were there, or parents, fans, and they even had some cameras out, so we were kind of juiced. We were a little juiced that practice, and it was in the afternoon, so it was a little hot, but
because y'all normally do early in the morning, right?
Yeah, like early in the morning before classes and all that. So like if it is hot, it's just humid. It's not like bright sun. When we practiced that afternoon, the sun wasn't that bright, but it was still pretty hot.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. We were juiced.
How are you feeling about the line this season, the offensive line? Like the guys, like some of the new faces coming back in with the old faces. Like, how's that been so far?
Oh, it's been pretty great. We're developing at a steady rate. We look damn good, especially from last season. Really, it's been amazing to see our guys just develop so quickly and really come together quickly as well. Like we don't have any problems outside the field, we're just a good group in general.
What are your expectations for this season? Like for yourself, I guess. Where are you looking to grow the most?
Looking to grow the most, really just getting myself on that field, getting some tape up, going against, guys other than my team.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Just continuing to develop in the weight room, develop skill-wise, and, develop as a complete player,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely exciting. Like this upcoming season is like, man, I'm pumped. I can't wait for fall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's the same way
Baylor.
here. Yeah.
Baylor, I can't wait.
It's going to be crazy.
When's the last time we played them?
Before my time, I think like
Shoot,
2013, something like that.
Jeez.
It was probably a long time.
Yeah. So
Is that when they had the gold helmets?
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Do they
Yeah.
not still do the
RGT.
gold helmet?
I don't think so.
They
Like the
it's all yellow
metallic
now.
gold? I don't think they have those.
They
No,
don't do those
I know
anymore?
what you're talking about, like
Ah.
RG3, yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy to think that those teams like used to come here, right? It's like A&M
Yeah.
and Tech and
Yeah.
Baylor
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Like
consistently came here, and now it's
Now that
They kinda-
we up now, and they
kind of chicken.
yeah, a little
Just
bit.
put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, if you would have told anyone who's like around the program 10 years ago, like where we're at now, it's like it's a completely different world. It's
Yeah.
really cool, and I'm sure it's like awesome to be a part of.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Especially like the specific circumstances, like the fact that that was our first year being a power 4 team, and we went that far
Yeah.
with it. Like that was history. That's historic. And yeah, a lot of people try to like say that's not anything, or kind of try to downplay it, but I mean, it's pretty historic.
I mean,
Yeah.
just look at the rankings at the end of the year. Who was ranked above Alabama?
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
yeah,
SMU was ranked above Alabama.
yeah,
That's nuts.
and we deserved it.
Yeah.
It's
Without
not
a
like
doubt.
it wasn't a fluke rating,
Without
Yeah.
a doubt.
I just wanted to correct Power 3. We don't include the Big 12. Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
okay,
Just kidding.
okay.
I don't know if we want to give them any. Well, they're not going to watch
They
this.
did,
so
they did,
it should be fine.
they did try to besmirch us. It's
That's
okay.
right.
It's okay.
So we talked about Baylor. Do you have any other games you got your eye on this year?
Clemson,
Oh,
for sure.
Oh, yes.
Clemson, going to Death Valley and just
Dude, that's going to be crazy.
man, I can't wait.
That's going to be
This is
crazy.
gonna be so exciting. We want retribution. That's what we
Yeah.
want. That's what we need.
I mean, yeah, after the football game and then basketball too. I mean,
Yep. Hey, I actually watched
It's
the
a grudge
basketball
match,
game
man.
too. Yeah, And we're starting to get a little rivalry going there. I don't know.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some really mean people to me when we were at the game.
Yeah.
Somebody made fun of my mustache, and I was, it
Oh,
was
wow.
you know,
Yeah,
it was a little hurtful.
remember that when you're on the field next year in Death Valley, it's
Yeah.
Ben's mustache was made fun
Yeah,
of last
yeah.
year.
Yeah, that's
That'll
right.
That'll be your
Yeah.
motivation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm.
That'll do
So
everything.
when you're about to run out of energy, that's
Oh yeah. Ben's
you know,
mustache.
hype up the team.
Yeah. I'm just sweating Ben's
It
mustache.
was a trash mustache.
Got to keep going. Ben and his mustache.
That's right.
Yes.
It was a lot.
We appreciate that.
Clemson.
So we got your back, but we know that you've got ours as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
And that means a lot.
Oh yeah.
That really,
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
I think another one. I mean, Miami at home.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You gotta
Forgot
be-
about Miami.
You got to
Yeah,
be thinking about that one.
for sure.
I'm just like, I'm so hopeful that, a little ESPN, pregame
Yeah.
show shows up for that game.
Yeah. They
And,
got
and then we
Carson
play
Beck.
at night. Carson Beck,
Yeah.
man. Oh, they're looking strong.
I think
in
they
the
should
making.
hype the game up, especially because
We're
it
doing
was-
our best to hype it up.
Yeah, that's true. It was kind of the preconception that we were going to play them in the ACC championship, and with everything that
They
happened,
blew it.
Yeah, they did blow it. So it's okay.
Oh man,
I'm ready. I don't
How do you,
know.
how do you
I'm
think
pumped.
that would have fared, like in comparison to the Clemson game?
Question.
I think the environment would have been very different, right? It's like I feel like Clemson had a big,
I feel like they were just like in their backyard, much like
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
Fenway Bowl.
They
It was
were.
basically
Yeah.
a home game. for-
exactly.
Yeah, like we were saying that, or at least I was saying that going in. I was like, it's the exact same thing as a Fenway Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're kind of in their backyard. I mean,
They already have the advantage of like population, like student population, and then alumni size, and then
Right.
on top of that, like extremely close to their like alumni base.
did you see the turnout? It was
Yeah.
like probably 80 to 90% orange just
Yeah.
across the stadium.
But not only that, I feel like as a program with their coach, like they've been there before. And
True.
so even if they're not
Very
as
true.
good, whereas like Miami has
Mhm.
not, so I feel like
Right.
I think it could have been a lot different.
Also,
Um,
the Miami to SMU pipeline,
Yeah,
like
Right.
so many
that would have been
transfers,
that would
it
have been
awesome.
interesting.
That's right.
It's like Bashard Smith, especially like getting
Yeah.
to see him play Miami would have been.
Yeah.
That would
would've
have
been
been
awesome.
awesome. That would have been nice
Yeah.
for sure.
But another world, another time.
yeah,
We'll get it this year here
Yeah.
at Ford Stadium, which is going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
homecoming,
that's gonna be
November 1st.
Crazy. That's gonna.
He's got it.
I've got it down.
Oh yes.
Time TBD, but we'll
Yeah.
we'll
Hopefully it's not
We'll
on the
be pumped for it.
CW. Well, we'll be here, so it doesn't matter.
What was the
I
deal
don't have
with
any.
that?
I don't have any
Deal
issue with
the
the
CW.
I don't think we
Hey.
need to get down on the CW.
no.
No, it was just.
No, I like.
It's because their original shows were like kind of trash. So I'm
Oh.
just.
No, I love the Flash.
SMU.
Okay,
Fun
the Flash
fact,
was the best of the.
After like,
The Green Arrow.
The
was-
first
it doesn't
Green
matter, it
Arrow
doesn't
was pretty
matter,
smooth.
It doesn't matter.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
We love the CW. It's it's. a
hey,
partner.
SMU's undefeated on the CW.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
that's true.
Thank you.
Played-
Yeah. Sit me down.
Good luck, charm.
And the
That's right.
referee cam was pretty nice.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
They did do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I don't think
They
I
should
saw
It,
do
it
that.
was
They
it was
should do more of
weird, but it was nice. I liked it because I think we like busted a run, like Bashard busted
Yeah.
a run, and the ref was staring at it, so we just seen it like from first person POV. And it was pretty hard.
That's awesome.
That's
That's
cool.
actually pretty sick.
I missed
Mhm.
that. Who do you think that people don't know about on the team that like people will know about in the fall? If you get what I'm saying. Is there anybody you could think about that has really started to step up that you think could break out?
Really, aside from like transfers, like
Just
Oh,
like
anybody.
people that were already here, or like
Yeah,
transfers.
anybody. Yeah.
I say in terms of like transfers, probably Jeffrey Imba. He's pretty nice. Terry, he's a transfer from Texas State. He's pretty nice. Those are D line.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Polly, he's nice. He's a freshman, by the way. He's a defense. Maybe Ty Hawkins.
Okay.
I feel like,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, QB. Of course we have Kev as my dog, but just if anything happens, God forbid, but or just we're blowing someone out and they just put Ty Hawkins in and he just
Yeah.
does some miraculous things for us. Then
He definitely seems like
Is
He's pretty good.
a great prospect, great guy to
Sure.
have to
Yeah.
continue to
Is
develop.
he doing miraculous things in practice?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's
Like,
exciting.
Like he has it seems to be that he has a high ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's exciting.
So as an offensive lineman who's like protecting Kevin, right? It's like your main
Yeah.
goal is protect the quarterback.
Right.
Like, how does it change like what you're doing when he goes crazy? Like, is there any like way that y'all communicate about that, or like, is there a different kind of like way that
When
you
he goes crazy.
yeah, wait. Yeah, I was trying to interpret what
you know, like when he's like, okay,
You know, the
Scrambling?
football term, when he goes crazy. Yeah.
like what?
like scrambling,
Okay,
or,
yeah.
or like doing something
Like he's just-
like unscripted.
He's
Right.
in his bag.
We kind of just, especially after practicing it so much, we kind of just like have a sixth sense.
It's like a dance kind of.
Like we kind of just wing it,
Okay.
and it just works out.
How do you know like when it's okay for you to go upfield, like specifically, and like prevent like a lineman, you know?
We kind of one, Kevin is so fast, so it's like it would be hard to follow him upfield, and then two,
funny.
we can't go upfield unless he goes upfield, so that just
Okay.
makes it even harder, especially with him being that fast and just like twitchy and going different places.
Yeah.
So he's gonna beat you.
Yeah,
Whatever
oh
you
yeah,
do.
for sure. But like, you know, sometimes somebody might, you know, get a block off and spring him a hole, and he just cuts back, and yeah.
So talk about your relationship with him. What's that been like? How's that grown as, you know, now it's been a full year? I know you mentioned like he's your dog. Like, what's that relationship like with him?
You know, coming in, Kev was like one of the first people I talked to. Like, he just been cool. We always been cool. You know, especially practicing with him, blocking for him. Like, you know, and just seeing him play and develop has just been great for me. Like, I think he's the best QB in the nation, like hands down. I
No
think
doubt.
he's gonna tear it up this year. And a lot of people disagree with me. I don't care. I think he's for sure gonna be a Heisman candidate, if not win the Heisman this upcoming season.
Ooh,
Hey,
I
you,
like
me,
it.
and Timothy Chalamet.
that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
I forgot.
Yeah.
But
He's gonna
That's
be
funny.
in New York. I bet.
yeah, just blocking for him is just so great, because especially, you know, you got a dog. Like, you see him take hits, he pops right back up.
Yeah.
He's never he never really complains. Calm under pressure, like, you know, he's Kevin.
Have you seen him? I think I already know the answer to this question, but have you seen him like mature as like, obviously like not a lot of people knew about him before the season, and like he's
Right.
absolutely blown up. Like how has he like maybe taken a step in like maturity and like handling all of the outside noise now that, you know, people know who he is?
Well, to me, Kevin has always been like really mature, especially handling maybe if he gets a little more attention. Like, he's never like acted out or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he's really just kind of growing more into himself. You seen as the season was going on, he was doing like celebrations and stuff,
Yeah.
doing little
Yeah.
dances.
Yeah.
Like, that's just Kevin. You know, that's the swag that come with it, and he's kind of growing into that more
That's
as
awesome.
I've, you know, watched him. And I've seen interviews with him. You know, he handles his interviews very well spoken. You know, very clear. So yeah.
Yeah, that is true. Like every time I've heard him do any interview, it's
Yeah.
like super well spoken, like clear. Yeah. And you can tell that underneath what he's showing out there is a lot of like character and personality and
Yeah.
and swagger, a ton
Like-
of swagger.
Yeah. Like, I've never heard of him having problems off the field,
Yeah.
whether that be in the class or like, you know, just out doing stuff or having fun or whatnot. Like, he's never had problems outside the field, you know, or on the field. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It seems like that's sometimes a mark of like a really great player is like they're the same like all the time, like every day, no matter
Yeah.
what's going on, they're the same. And he seems like that kind of guy.
Mm.
So I guess it makes sense. Moving back to you,
Right.
what are you most looking forward to this year? Just in general, you could talk about, you know, like your own development. We talked a little bit about that, like wanting to be on the field, some of the games, but
Right.
what else are you looking forward to this year?
Really just enjoying the process, continuing to develop, whether that be strength, technique wise, you know, mind, you know, just whether that be with like knowing the offensive line position, tackle position, really any position on the line, just for versatility, and just being able to help my team out in any way so we could win and get to that ultimate goal, which is a national championship.
Right.
You know, and yeah.
Sweet.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's our goal. That's what we're setting out for this season. You know,
Yeah.
in the past we were like, okay, stretch goal, let's go win the conference.
Yeah.
And then we did 2 years ago. All right, we're gonna step up. Let's go to the conference championship game. Let's try to win that. Well, we got within a miracle field goal
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
winning that game.
Emphasis on miracle.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, Walker and I were on the sideline for that, and it's just like, right, we were standing right next to the touchdown, and it was like, well, what amazing feeling, and then watching
Because
that field goal, like
we all know
barely.
they couldn't hang with us in overtime.
No.
Yeah.
Momentum
We
was-
all know
yeah.
that, especially if we got the ball first.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean,
Oh,
even like their fans, I was seeing on like Twitter that they were just mind blown, surprised that he made that field goal.
Yeah.
Like they were
shows
just
you
so
something.
like praising God to the heavens
Yeah.
that he made that field
Yeah.
goal. So
And it was tough to watch. Like during the Clemson basketball
Yeah,
game, they
man.
kept showing
Oh, the
replays of it.
replay.
I was like,
my
oh,
God.
That's
geez.
PTSD.
let us move on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we're still talking about it.
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but now the standard is like, hey,
Yeah.
the bar has moved to national championship.
Yeah.
Right. It's like college football playoff, check.
Mhm.
Like let's go win it.
And that was the first one, or at least the first 12-team playoff
Yeah.
ever. And
like
we stamped into that, but now we're looking to go forward.
There's so much history made by this team this year. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And now let's go like make more. Is
Keep
even
going.
even crazier.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. Last time we were together, I guess we did an interview, and then we had you on our live stream of
Yeah.
the college football 25 game release.
That was nice.
That was so
Yeah.
much fun.
I got whooped, I think, twice.
I don't
think y'all
recall
beat
that.
me.
I don't.
pretty
I
sure he
remember
Didn't y'all-
spoke to
you
y'all.
whipping us.
No. I think I took one dub and one L.
I think Yannick beat you, but then I played him like 7 months later, and I beat him. So technically, I beat you also.
I don't know.
Yep, it's okay.
No, you destroy me. I'm terrible.
We may have put my skill level on freshman and yours on varsity. And I'm
Wait,
gonna-
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, I think you did. I think
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
you were much better at the game than us, but
okay.
we had a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Are you in the game now? Did they update it? Are you in the roster now?
Yeah.
How cool has that been? Like
Mm.
playing the game with you on the roster.
That's been really amazing. That's something I've wanted, like, as a kid,
Yeah.
And just for them to bring it back the same year that, me coming in and being a freshman. And then, I don't know if you guys knew this, but they actually, like, I have a 94 overall, like,
What?
ultimate team card on
Oh, that's crazy.
on the game.
No way.
And, yeah, like, they hit me up and was like, this is your card. And, then, like, it actually has my face on it. Like, it's pretty nice.
That's exciting.
How'd you
That's
get a
so
94
cool.
overall?
It was like what is it called? It's like the team name thing.
Oh, the all-name
Yeah,
team?
all name team.
Bro, how
So
are
they
you not
did,
a
like-
99 on that though?
They
That's, King
they should
Largus.
have, because they had Major Burns and then General Booty. They gave them cards as well. So
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Major Burns.
that was pretty nice.
Man, that's a great one. Yeah, definitely put you on the radar for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I'm glad it's been awesome to like build this relationship with you, and hopefully it continues for the next 3-4 years
Oh yeah,
of great success on the hilltop.
yes sir.
Yeah.
And speaking of success on the hilltop, I've heard about some hobby you've picked up recently. Seems like you and some people on the team have a trivia like team.
Yeah,
Have I seen that right?
yeah.
All right.
We actually we go to Palmer's, right? It's like the Palmer's Chicken. I think that's what
Oh,
it's
yeah,
called.
yeah.
It's it's every Tuesday they have trivia night, and as a team, as homies and friends, we just not as a team, just like a collective, me and like the specialists, like a couple of specialists like punters, kickers, we go over there and we just do trivia, like we're just chilling on the Tuesdays, just doing trivia. It's like the most random questions, and we all band together and put our heads together and try to figure it out. And I think it's a $50 prize if you take first
Oh.
place. We've won like 3 times.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
That's so
No,
cool.
but like 3 times out of like probably 20 or maybe 30.
It's not bad.
So how did
Yeah.
you become friends with all these specialists?
We were in the dorms together,
Oh,
like
okay,
as
cool.
freshmen. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that was our friendship kind of just grew over time, and we just started going out to eat, and then we started doing trivia, and it's just been taking off ever since.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Well, I remember, I'm going to take credit for starting this because we did some trivia with you when
Yeah.
you were on the podcast.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
right.
that.
So maybe that's what like lit the spark,
Yeah. Hey,
I think
I remember
so.
I answered like this dang near impossible question. I think the answer was 1916 or 1911.
Yeah, 1911.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
what
right.
year was SMU founded?
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah
Well,
yeah.
okay, so I was thinking, what if we ran it back and it's been a year, you've been living in
Oh, yeah.
Texas for a year. What if we did more Texas trivia
Oh wow.
to see
Oh god.
to see if
All
you
right,
still got
let's
it,
do
see
it.
if you learned anything.
What have you
Right?
learned?
I'm
Yeah.
ready. Okay.
So you had SMU
Yes.
founded in 1911,
Right.
right? We'll start off with an easy one. What's the state flower?
The state flower.
Uh-oh.
Oh Jesus. Dandelion.
Ooh.
Ooh, that would be incorrect.
Well, what? Am I close?
Nah.
No,
Oh God.
It's a blue
Okay.
bonnet.
it's a blue bonnet. Yep, yep.
The blue bonnet. Oh, I don't really.
You don't even know what that is?
No, yeah. I
Dang.
don't even
Oh,
know what that
dang.
is. I don't really
Alright,
know
it's-
flowers.
It's
My
important
fault.
for you to know because it's illegal to pick them. You can't. You
Oh,
can't go
wow.
to those,
Yeah.
side of the road and pick
Like
them.
Yeah.
jail time, huh?
You talk about
Probably
off the
fine,
field
but-
problems.
A little fine.
Yeah, off the
No
field
problem.
problems. Yeah, don't go picking blue bonnets.
yeah.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
this great
Business.
guy, King Large. He was but then he
picked
went,
some-
he
yeah.
picked some flowers.
Yeah, that's funny. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
Do you know the capital of Texas?
Oh God. I should know this. I really should. But sadly I do not.
It's
Hold
okay.
on. Give me a hint.
You're California. It starts with the letter A,
It's basically California.
but in Texas.
Starts with the letter A.
Do you know where the
You're gonna need one
University
night
of
trivia night is gonna be Texas themed, and you're gonna need this.
The first thing I thought was Anaheim. It's not.
It's where UT is.
Oh, Austin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the capital? Oh.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
capital of the
I
state,
didn't even
man.
know that.
Wait, I have a freestyle question.
Right.
What is the largest body of water that Texas is connected to called?
Oh God.
We don't need to. Ben.
I have no idea.
Formerly the Gulf of Mexico. That's the only reason I said that, because it's now the Gulf of America.
Hey, I love Mexico. I love
Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. I am Hispanic, so I guess.
I mean, I've
I
actually.
guess you are the one that can't ask that question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I've never
I'm
been to
offended.
Mexico,
No.
but I do.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, move on.
Right.
I forgot what question I was gonna ask. Do you know the name of the river that borders Texas and Oklahoma?
The Red River.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Red River Bowl, is it
Do you-
not?
Do you know why
There's a
Texas doesn't float off into the Gulf of America? I guess now. It's because Oklahoma sucks. It sucks us back in.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I love it. Let's go. I love it. That's precisely why.
There's another almost dad, so makes sense.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That joke was good though.
I think another question we asked last time you were on was if you could name all the professional sports teams
Oh,
in
that's
Texas.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
You still got them?
Dallas Stars.
There you go.
That was the one you missed
It was?
last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. San Antonio Spurs.
Uh-huh.
Mavericks. Who am I missing? Texans.
Really jumping around the sports here.
Yeah. Dang, wait, who? I feel like there's another one I'm missing.
There's another NBA team. It's in
And
Houston.
another NFL team.
Oh, Rockets, Houston Rockets.
Yep.
Cowboys.
He said
Yeah.
yeah.
Formerly America's team.
Dang.
Now it's us.
Yeah,
Now
that's
SMU is America's
Or you,
team.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's SMU now.
Yeah. Wait, am I missing any?
We haven't done
baseball.
baseball.
Oh, Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's one more in baseball.
Astros.
Houston. Yep.
Yeah.
There you
Good
go.
stuff.
We go.
Hey, you learned your Texas sports. Congrats.
Do y'all have any other random Texas trivia off the top of the head?
Man, not off the top of the noggin.
Not off the dome.
What city is the Texas State Fair held in every year?
Is it Dallas?
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
I'm pretty sure I seen the fair like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
You did. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's in October. I think football people are a little busy. During
Yeah.
that
Yeah, that's
time of
probably
I just
why.
seen
Yeah.
like pictures or like
year.
TikToks or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how I seen it. I know I seen it though.
Y'all definitely don't have time to go.
No,
So
no.
Yeah.
Too focused.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Right. That's
Yes,
right.
sir. All right, man. Well, hey, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. If people wanted, well, actually, first off, like, is there anything else you wanted to talk about? Anything else you wanted to share?
Anything you've never told anybody before?
Any deep, dark
No,
secrets
kidding.
that you want to just...
No, don't do that.
I miss our gray jerseys.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
Wait a
we're getting
second.
back.
Wait
to
a
it.
second.
Oh.
that's a
about
terrible
jerseys?
take.
That's a terrible take.
Oh no.
You're going to get us fired up. We've got strong opinions about jerseys here.
Yeah,
That was
I do
The
too.
gray. So we did a jersey tier listing
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
last summer.
Pull
Yeah,
this
yeah.
up.
It's actually I have it right here. I can.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you show
Let's
it to
see,
me?
because I do want to see.
So we put the gray jerseys as D tier.
facts.
Oh, why did you
Almost
do
the
that?
worst.
I feel like it could be like reworked and just like altered slightly to make it look better. But I feel like we need a gray jersey.
Okay, so do you want a black and a gray jersey?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Like I feel like just having a bunch of jersey combos ultimately just leads.
Well-
No, we do. Well, we have a good amount.
We've got
But
Dallas, the white Dallas, the
Yeah.
blue, the white, the red, the black. That's six like tops, and then lots of different helmets. And
I feel like we need a blue helmet.
really,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Blue helmet, blue helmet, red helmet. Like
we did like that blue helmet.
I like the metallic red. Like if
you
put a
like this one?
Mustang on, yeah, I like
the
the
one
red
that we
and
said
black.
is the worst.
Why did you say this?
All right.
It was the
Looks like Stanford.
It was the Christmas ornament. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Stanford.
in person. It looks like a Christmas ornament,
It's
and
pretty nice.
and there was no blue in the jerseys, and so we looked like Texas Tech, not SMU.
Or Stanford.
True.
Or Stanford.
It could be altered. I feel like
could be.
I feel like some of these jerseys could be just slightly altered,
Yeah.
and then they would be like fire. Like
Yeah. And if you're wondering what we're talking about with
Right.
this ranking, go watch our
yeah,
episode where we rank all the jerseys.
It's a good
Yes.
one.
Tier list. It's a fun one.
Is that Yao? With the
Yeah, it is. It is.
Look at Yao. I love it.
So okay,
Yao.
the new jersey that we had this year is the red jersey, and
Yeah.
I think we ranked it at one point, but I wanted to get your opinion
Right.
on the red jersey. Like, where would you put it in the list?
Fire. So that's my personal favorite.
Really?
It like black was the favorite. Now it's red, and then black is second.
Okay. How
Yeah.
much did losing that game affect how y'all thought of the red jerseys? Like,
That it was kind of like a little joke. I don't think anybody we still love the red jerseys. We still think they're fire. Okay, it was just a little joke that we were like, the red jerseys are cursed.
I saw someone the other day say, "Hey, we should probably break those out for Prairie View A&M,
Right?
get a W under the belt
Yeah.
in them."
Hey,
we
don't
could
test
do
it though. You don't want to test that.
Right.
Oh, so just burn them. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're pretty fire.
Exactly.
I think pretty fire.
No pun intended.
The one.
Dang, the dad jokes are just
I know.
they're
Yeah.
going all off today. All right, so do you see anything on the list that you would be like you'd really want to move? Obviously, you said the black and the red. You liked a whole lot more. We thought it's the worst, and then the gray. Actually, the gray in that picture was like a breast cancer awareness game, and there's like it's blue, red, pink, and gray.
Yeah,
There's
I don't
a
think
lot
we
of
should
colors
do,
going on
like-
there.
I fully support breast cancer.
I was
but I
about
don't
to
think we should wear pink. But if you do have it, just be like a little
Yeah.
armband,
Yeah.
like not
Yeah.
like some pink long socks or like pink
Right.
gloves.
Or I think
it's just
the
gonna throw it
numbers.
off.
I think the numbers were pink for that
The
game.
numbers were pink. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
too much pink.
Yeah. That just kind of
How
throws
dare
it
you.
off. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Yeah, do you want to
noticed
move
the
any of these
band.
around?
I noticed like our band because I
Yeah.
think our band is like the flyest band in America.
Yeah. Best
Like-
dressed band in the land.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
like our, the logo. It's like, is it called a diamond logo?
Diamond
Diamond
M.
M. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like we should incorporate that into some jerseys. That would look nice.
that would look
That'd
sick.
probably look
Like
nice.
an alternate helmet with the diamond M on the
like
side.
or like either a diamond M or like the diamond SMU. Like you can make the font
Yeah.
just a little thicker, but yeah, it would probably look fire.
I know some people. I was in the band when I was in school, and I know
Okay.
some people who would be very much on board with that. Put the
be
diamond
fire.
M or the diamond SMU
I
on
feel
the
like
side.
we'd be like the first school, or correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we'd be the first school to incorporate something from our band,
Yeah, I think
into
that'd be
our
super
jerseys.
cool.
I have no idea.
Pay homage.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I would fully believe it, and I'm so supportive of that. That'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
So
So where are we ranking the red jersey?
yeah, we're gonna let you decide, King.
Number one.
Number one.
According to the list,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you gonna rank
Like what tier would you put it in?
the best.
Up with the
best?
white Dallas jerseys?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
Sure, especially the red, because the red like white combination is just so clean.
Yeah.
Guess what
So
helmets?
very clean.
Were they white helmets this
I
year?
think we should do like
Looks like a
for
red
the
helmet.
No, it's a white helmet, but like the red face mask in it. It's
Oh.
literally this helmet, but just the regular Mustang
Mustang
instead
on
of
the
the
side.
triple D.
No blue.
I feel like we should do white face mask with it next time.
Oh.
That would look clean.
I could see that.
I
Yeah.
like the white face mask.
I'm with you on that.
That'd be clean.
Could be cool.
Yeah. There's some good ones on this list. Yeah, y'all should definitely go back and watch our reviews of.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can't
That'd
forget
be-
Eric Dickerson either.
Yeah.
With the crop jersey.
That's
That's
drip.
right. Bring it back.
Yeah, he got it on.
That's
Only one that could pull it off.
That's right.
Well, cool. All right, if people wanted to come like follow you on anything else, or wanted to like see anything else about King Large, where would they go?
You can follow me on IG at bagchaser.drafty, or you could just look up King Large, and that should be like the first thing to pop up. You can follow me on TikTok at LUH_drafty. And actually, my other TikTok account, I was at 17K, and it got banned.
Dang,
Dang.
Got banned.
Yeah, heartbreaking.
that is.
But
That's like super disappointing.
But I'm building it up fast. I'm already at like 3,000 followers on my new one. Like I just made it like
Well,
probably a
you'll
month.
get 3 more from this episode.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. But yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us again on the Mustang Mood podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and for everyone out there, if you'd like, comment and subscribe. Go down in the comments and tell King how wrong he is about some of these jerseys. with
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
gray. Or if you agree with him, we'd love to hear about that. We are so in the weeds on jerseys. We love talking about those. So yeah, give us your opinions, and maybe we'll give away a hat if someone wants to like draw up a good gray jersey design. We'd give away a hat for that.
Yeah, if it was good.
Yeah. So send us.
What is good? Like ranking B tier or up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
probably
we'll,
A tier.
we'll send a picture to King and see what he says.
Yeah, there we go.
If King likes it, then,
Yeah.
then we may give you a hat. So
Yeah.
so watch out for that. Send that over our way. Yeah, and follow us on Instagram, on YouTube. Subscribe and like us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and leave us a rating on the podcast platforms: Apple Music, Spotify. We'd appreciate all that.
That's a lot of different things that they can
and
do.
most of all, pony up.
Pony up,
Pony up.
baby.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
Let's go.